Today, we are going to cover basic troubleshooting for your Keto Harvester and Technion xLogger system. You can complete this tutorial regardless of the operator level that you have been assigned. Oftentimes, when people see that their harvester stops automatic feeding, or perhaps it's giving erratic length measurements, or maybe the screen is flickering, they're quick to assume that there's a problem with the computer, but this is not always the case. There's one very simple check that you need to do before you do any form of servicing on your harvester head or your xLogger computer. Let's get started. On the main screen, you're going to select the three horizontal stacked lines in the bottom right corner. This opens up your main menu. On this screen, you're going to head down to the Service button and you're going to hit OK on your navigator. On the Service screen, the System Information tab should be automatically highlighted. You need to pay attention to the voltage readings for both the cabin and the head. When the head is operating, you should not see a drop of more than 3 volts in either one of these readings. In most cases, the voltage will not even vary more than 2 volts. If it does, the issue is not with your computer, but with the electrical circuit in either the carrier cabin or on the way to the head, depending on where you see the voltage drop. You need to check your wiring, sensors, and fuses to ensure that you have proper circuit integrity. And make sure that both your wire fuses and your ground fuses are intact because both can cause circuit issues. You can narrow down the issue further by noting which function has caused your voltage to drop. For example, if opening the front knives causes the voltage to change, you know that is the faulty circuit. At the top of your service screen, you'll notice there are other tabs. By navigating to these, you can locate the wire associated with each function. When you run the function, an indicator light will light up next to the wire designation. We recommend that you do a voltage check at least once a week in order to catch issues before they escalate into bigger problems. And always keep in mind that the voltage will rarely drop below 2 volts, and 3 volts is probably a problem. However, if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to the TrackGrip team. If there are any tutorials that you'd like to see in the near future, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching.